Welcome to Friday Fraud Law Review. It is also Red Friday, and for those that care to, I'd like to take a little note of remembering our deployed military members who can't be at home like most of us can. So if anyone wants to share that moment with me, please do, and enjoy the video. Bye-bye now. Fraud Law Review. Happy Friday, guys. This is an interesting case before I go into it, Red Friday. Let's not forget our deployed military members who aren't able to be home like maybe most of us can be. Okay, this is Salt Lake City, Utah. This one I thought was interesting because it's a Pilates instructor, is the way the OIG framed their title to this fraud report. Okay, so this is a guilty person. She's been found guilty and she has actually been sentenced. So a lot of times we see these and they haven't been sentenced yet, right? And we're always wondering, what are they going to sentence them? So let's see how this one goes. The lovely, not so lovely Hillary Brown, age 41, of Taylorsville, Utah. She was sentenced today to 12 months home detention. Let's see, 5 years probation, so no jail time, in order to pay the court, wow, almost $150,000 in restitution after defrauding the Social Security Administration and other government agencies for approximately 15 years. Okay, this is annoying to me. 15 years of fraud on the taxpayers, on the disabled, and their fund. And she doesn't get any jail time. What do you think of this? Am I being over the top? I don't know. Okay. All right. So she pled guilty to wire fraud. According to court documents and statements made by the not so lovely Hillary Brown at the sentencing hearing, by May of 2009 through June of 2023, that's just a little more than a year ago. So she started back 1 decade behind us, 2 decades behind us. She deceived SSA to fraudulently obtain funds from the United States. She did so by providing the government with false and exaggerated information. She falsely claimed she was experiencing debilitating effects from an October 2008 stroke to such a degree that she had right side paralysis and could not work. Later that same beginning year in 2009, she underwent a psychiatric assessment to support her application for SSA benefits. The SSA examining doctor, so that would be a consultative examination, right, guys? Documented her self-reports that she was struggling with brain damage. However, just days prior, she had completed upper-level college coursework with A's and B's. Unaware of this mismatch of information, the SSA granted Brown her disability benefits that would be Title II Social Security, not SSI, in December of that year. So sounds like she may have gotten them on initial. From the outset of her benefits, SSA provided several notices to regularly remind the lovely, not so lovely Hillary Brown of her obligation to report any improvements in her condition to the SSA. However, that might be those CDRs, guys. Within months of receiving benefits and claiming cognitive and physical disabilities, she then graduated from college. She later obtained a driver's license by certifying that she did not have a condition that impaired her ability to drive, despite claims to SSA that she could not drive due to crippling physical symptoms. She also obtained various physical certifications, including a Pilates mat teacher training program diploma in July of 2010, a certification indicating she had completed 850 hours of requirements and testing to become a certified Pilates instructor in June of 2015. And then a 200-hour yoga teacher training certification in 2018. Meanwhile, through all this, she continued to receive disability benefits and did not report any improvements in function to SSA. After learning Brown was active and working in 2021, SSA sent her a letter explaining she was not eligible to receive disability benefits and had received overpayment. Brown requested that the overpayment be waived and continued to claim she was too disabled to engage in substantial work, while also continuing to teach physically active classes and put them out on social media. It looks like they actually took a picture and included it in the actual OIG report. I'll check that out as soon as I finish. Well, maybe I'll check it out right now. Hold on. It won't let me enlarge it. Let me see. I've never seen them include something like this in here. It looks like a social media, a social media, a social media post she made. We've talked about this, guys. I have a video on the way you, and by the way, you people who are not fraudulent, which none of you are, and none of my clients have ever been. But this just for the purpose of showing that they actually check social media. Now, in this case, her social media clearly sold her out, properly so. When I talk about social media and posting things, I tell people to just get off it. Certainly while your case is being handled, but even after, if you're not able to control yourself. For instance, you might post something from 5 years ago before you were disabled that shows you having a really good time on vacation, maybe skiing or in the ocean or something, boating, and you put it up and it's not clear it's from 5 years ago. You might have just bought yourself a problem that you're going to have to disprove, right? Or it would be something they don't even mention, but it's in the back of somebody's head and it just went towards their overall impression of whether the person's still disabled or not, or, either which way. So in this case, it looks like she posts, getting a midday rollout in before my performance tonight. Dancing in heels all night can be taxing. Rolling saves my body. Wow. Yep. That's her. I can't believe she didn't get a jail time. So, okay. Shoot, I just lost my spot. All right, so I'm going to shrink that back down again. But I'll post this page if you guys want to see it. They go on to say, the SSA, or the OIG goes on to say that in the winter of 2022 and 2023, the not so lovely Hillary Brown submitted more false statements to the SSA about her ability to work, claiming that right side paralysis and other ailments still prevent her from working, and that they made basic functions like walking, standing, or using your arms difficult. However, during the same time frame, the SSA agents observed and recorded hours of footage documenting Brown's capable lifestyle and active Pilates teaching. She probably had it on her website, video. What a dip. Shoot. Come on, right? Can you be more stupid? This is like the dumb criminal thing, right? Once the SSA had the opportunity to review Brown's activities since receiving disability benefits, it became clear that never was she eligible. So it wasn't like they were saying, when did she become, and then found that she became, and it was legitimate at first. It was never legitimate. In fact, evidence from 09 to 23 indicates that she was highly functioning within months of her stroke. So she had a stroke, but it was very minor. And she decided to take advantage, lie, cheat, and steal. Imagine the people with the strokes that really aren't like that. I have clients that are very substantially limited from their stroke impairment. And this is just really offensive to me. And I don't even like the word offensive, but it's offensive. They go on to say since 09, she defrauded the government, stole benefit programs, blah, blah, blah. Then they go on about a critical safety net for those who truly need them. We know all that. We don't have to reiterate that. For 15 years, she defrauded SSA by feigning a disabling condition, causing SSA to improperly pay her disability benefits. Now, this is the part I don't agree with. This sentence holds her accountable for her criminal acts, said Michelle L. Anderson, acting Inspector General for the Social Security Administration. I know she's just speaking, but I don't know if she actually thinks that. She didn't make the sentence. She just has to report it, right? I'm grateful for the outstanding work of our Cooperative Disability Investigations Division for conducting this investigation and continually working to protect SSA disability benefits for those who are truly eligible to receive them. Yeah, that's a good job. Except, why did this take so long? I guess because of that fraud. She must have, I wonder how she got the medical evidence. I mean, the initial medical evidence must have been very, very strong. And then suddenly it wasn't like maybe the doctors made a mistake. And it, it reminds me that we get annoyed about how nitpicky sometimes the adjudicators get in terms of we need this, we need this, we need this, and da, da, da. This might be why, guys, because this fraud can somehow sometimes infiltrate itself. I don't know. Does that mean there was a doctor that was involved? Not necessarily. It don't know. I mean, maybe that adjudicator initially was really just doing a poor job, you know? I don't know. Now, of course, he's not relying fully on his own opinion. He's getting a medical expert gives the RFC. The adjudicator doesn't create the RFC. So I don't know. And she was 41 when she got sentenced. She was like 41, 31, in her mid 20s when this supposedly happened. This stroke, which did happen apparently, but it was minor. So this is just really weird. And the sentence is pathetic. What do you guys think about the sentence? I'd be curious. Deb, I know you'll have an opinion. You'll probably agree with mine. All right. Talk to you guys later. Bye.